Welcome to another episode of The Landing Pad, part 2 of Dangerous Dames.
You guys, this is about female entrepreneurship.
This was my first episode.
Yeah.
Landing Pad. So, but if you look on the front, it's Black Widow, it's Medusa, it's Invisible Girl, it's Rosonia, it's Miss Marvel, and it's the Superhero Women by Stan Lee.
I didn't know that Red Sonja dated back that.
Mm-hmm.
Because for me, the only run that mattered was the Elsa Moms, the couple times. But I actually know.
The only runs that mattered for you were Elsa Moms.
The only run.
Runs. I meant of anything.
Of anything. Ever.
But this was 1977. Tell us about Gotham Central.
We're just going to talk about Renee Montoya, who I think... I think she's, you talk about badass females and you think about like what I was saying in the list earlier about Wonder Woman, Catwoman, all the really hot women. But then I always think that the unsung heroes of these are the women who are not the superheroes. Yeah. So I really love Renee Montoya, just because she was a detective in Gotham Central. She was introduced in the animated series, and I feel like anytime you think about introductions in the animated series, it's Harley Quinn, and which God bless her.
Yes.
I own the first appearance. She's the best. But just this woman who encapsulates this predominantly, in the real world, this male-driven.
Especially police force.
Yeah, exactly. This
Police
male-driven
force is
occupation.
Generally, you
in this male-driven comic book world.
And
not only she's Latina, she's not your typical unfortunately, it's mostly white women who appear in comic books. So there's that, and then in one of the arcs, she's lesbian,
she's lesbian,
which is but it's totally how it should be portrayed.
Yeah.
I feel like anytime I see her, I'm like, oh,
and they do it in such a natural way with her. You
Right.
don't feel like it's oh, look, guys, she's a lesbian. She's a woman of
because
race.
real life isn't like that.
Can I just say, though, we were talking earlier about crime noir.
Yes.
Fatal.
Ooh,
Fatal.
Absolutely.
I think Brubaker actually does a really good job of writing female characters.
Yeah.
Amazing. And I think Sean Phillips also does a great job drawing them and not super.
Oh, I love Sean
they're so sexy, but it's
feminine
it's like old Hollywood movies.
But women are sexy, men are sexy, and you can draw them that way. But as long as it's not drawn as some weird, unrealistic male fantasy, and I think Sean Phillips he does a good job.
He does
with
a
that.
really good job.
Keep it realistic,
and I love
relatable.
I love Fatal because it's obviously playing on the femme fatale.
Right.
That's basically that is what she is.
Right.
And I love Velvet. When I first heard Velvet, I was like, I'm gonna grow up and be her. That's what's gonna happen.
It's a good
because
plan.
She
Yeah.
Because
No
she's
backups. Going for it.
No. I'm already in training. But basically, it's she's basically a female James Bond. People kept saying, well, she's Moneypenny. If Moneypenny was, I'm like, no, it's not if Moneypenny was a secret agent. She's a female James Bond.
Yes. Yeah.
She is a female James Bond.
She's not the sidekick. She's not the accessory. She is it. She's it.
She's it. Exactly. And I love it because they show her going through time and they show all the stuff she's done, and she's not a young woman. I think that's something that's also underappreciated in comics.
For sure.
And in the world, you once you're past 30, you're Aunt May.
But that's true. That's just women in media.
It's kind of accurate. And I love that in comic books, they're showing women who these days that aren't just the young, hot 19, 20 somethings or the ones that are Aunt May. They're going in between.
Manic pixie dream girl.
I can't. Yeah, you're tall. Thank you.
Those heels.
But Harley and Ivy, they're both doctors. They both have PhDs. They both have genius IQs.
In the real world, I would vote for Poison Ivy for president. I'd be like, you care about the environment and real, actual,
guys. Hashtag Poison Ivy for president.
2016. 2016. Just compete with Trump.
And on the back,
it won't be hard.
Poison Ivy punching Batman in the face.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Which is great.
I love that. She's punching him in the face, and Harley's looking at it this is great.
I do like when they highlight female friendships.
Yeah, because it's not that they're just, confirmed a lesbian relationship. They're friends. They're best friends.
Right.
She's the one who goes, hey, Harley, you shouldn't like him. He's
No.
abusive.
Yeah, like she's the.
Also, I love
Not
you.
healthy yet.
Like they're each other's
Yeah.
texts at 4 a.m. for
Yeah.
sure.
But I love their relationship too because they're both genius women. They're
Right.
both genius women, and when they're together, they're not being objectified most of the time. And also, they're just happy.
And they're not
They
competing.
No, they take care of each other. They appreciate each other. It's just beautiful. So being a dangerous dame, I think that definitely women have a specific power.
I think
We have a power.
dangerous is like challenging what the
Yeah.
status quo is. So like we
Exactly.
talked about all kinds of women. We talked about women who were like the very like femme fatale
Yeah,
who are,
right.
and then we talked about women who just kind of challenge the idea
Mhm.
of gender roles. And I think that's
And that's what's important.
Yeah.
Because women can't be solidified in one specific thing.
because we aren't.
We aren't.
We're
Nobody is.
We're
We're
very
humans.
complex.
You guys,
Yeah.
news is
Yeah.
out. We're people. We're complex.
So
Weird.
we're human beings. Let's toast the fact that 43% of comic book readers are female.
And growing.
And
And
growing.
growing.
That was last year, it was 46%.
And growing.
Huzzah to that.
Huzzah.
We'll get the official comic book census.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of The Landing Pad. Remember, you can visit us online, blastoffcomics.com, Facebook, Twitter. Come by our North Hollywood location. We'll see you then.